Hello, if anyone's out there. Not really sure what I'm doing tonight, just kind of warming up to start. Haven't hit a ball yet. And I can't see that far. Gearing have to run an 8-pack. You mean 8 balls in a row? Yeah, I can do that. Maybe. All right, now I can see the chat. Having bad eyesight is not good in pool. Hey Jack, how's it going? I don't know what I'm doing yet. Well, the cloth is nice and new and slidey. I'm enjoying being able to draw the hell out of it. Follow not so much. Just kind of hitting balls for now, for a little bit. Oh, nice. Good luck against Will. Is that in UPL or was that in? Tell Will I said hi. Oh, that was pretty bad. All right. Good luck. Welcome to whoever else is out there. Say hi in the chat if you can. Right now I'm just warming up, hitting whatever. Usually hit the longest shot I have on the table, just to kind of get the arm warmed up. Whoever's out there, let me know if you can hear me okay, if the sound is okay, if the music's too quiet, too loud. It's not great music, so it's probably going to be more annoying than anything, but it's just something in the background. Probably don't want to shoot this 100 miles an hour into this pocket with all these balls in there. Trying to go all the way around and back down to the middle of the end rail. For anyone wondering what my warm-up is, it's usually 2, maybe 3 racks of this, which is just any ball, any pocket. I usually look for the longer shots just to hit them a lot harder than I normally would in a game. Just trying to get my arm loosened up. Extra spin, extra draw, that kind of stuff is always fun. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Not really worrying about results or aiming or any of that kind of stuff right now. Just kind of getting the arm just loose. Had a long night Monday night, so didn't play any yesterday, took a day off and back at it today. Monday, I think I shot from 4 till midnight. Where do I can play something else for music? I don't have Spotify installed, but if I could. I'm gonna kill this music. I'm sure you guys won't mind. And I'm gonna log in to Spotify and play my stream playlist, which has some of my bands on it and some other. I got like a local band from Milwaukee on it. We'll see if this works. All right, I need to try to figure out how to log in here. Is anyone even out there? Oh wait, I see a chat. No, I don't. Oh, dear Lord. Trying to log into Spotify on my laptop and it needs a stupid code. Just to log into the stupid thing, because I'm afraid someone else will listen to my music. At some point, I lost my chalk. I don't know where it is. Let's try this. Just gonna do a shuffle. See what this sounds like. Apparently, the outside of my pockets are magnetic because my chalk sticks to them. Anyway, if anyone's out there, let me know how it looks. I'm getting a weird error from YouTube. So I don't know if it's going to be working or not. I don't think it's working. Yeah, I don't think it's actually working. Hello. Oh, maybe it is working. I'm just not live right now on my own view. So anyway, tell me if anyone's out there. Let me know say something in the chat. And I'm going to get back to shooting now. All right, looks good enough to me. Somebody in the chat say something and let me know how everything looks. I'm getting weird error on YouTube, but I'm also uploading a bunch of stuff, so it may be causing that. But let me know if you can hear me, if you can see everything, if it's smooth or if it's choppy or whatever. Just warming up for now. I'm going to do some, probably start with some 8-ball. Maybe do like an 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball thing. That was pretty bad. Spun my wrist pretty bad there. No one is chatting. Shame on you. Shame on all of you. No, I don't want to do that. I want to come all the way up and down. All right. I think I'll start with some 8-ball. Cool. Thank you. And welcome if you're new to the channel. Hit subscribe, although I don't think I let people chat unless they're subscribed, but appreciate you being here. Oop. Just touch whatever ball on the table I want, apparently. Thinking maybe see if I can play until I break and run, and then change games, and then keep doing it. Start with 8 ball, go to 9 ball, move, end to 10 ball. I don't know, that sounds fun. Speaking of 10 ball, do not want to get that close to the 15, but it's not terrible, I guess. Nice, welcome, appreciate you. What day is today? Wednesday. Tomorrow afternoon, the first video of the new BS League. In fact, that's what I'm uploading now in case the stream has problems. Love to be straight in on this 13 ball. I don't think I can get there. So I come here and go for the 9 first. Well, maybe I can stun it up between the 3 and the 7. Like that. Cool, yeah, it's a bunch of, I don't know if you saw the first season, it's on a playlist there, but there's a bunch of friends who are playing. I have a match clock and a shot clock, and 8, 9, and 10 ball. I'm playing kind of a round robin thing first. Well, I said I was going to play until I broke and ran, but I can't do that on the first rack. Actually, I can't end on a break and run because I got to see if I can run more than one in a row. So. Can you hear the music at all in the background, or is it pretty much being drowned out by either my voice or the air conditioning or whatever? Oh, okay. So I have music just playing in my room here. But I have the air conditioning going on in the background, and my mic should only pick up me for the most part, so. You might hear it once the AC kicks off, shuts off. Well, it's going to be hard to break a run when you don't make a ball on the break, so. Maybe we'll go to 9 ball after this. Get the 8 ball out of here. Okay. Solids, I think, is the way to go here. Need the 6 out of my way. I don't think I left myself the 7 ball. I did not leave myself the 7 ball. That was not the plan. I was not shooting that gap by any means, but I will take it. That was weird. The 1 does go, but getting back to the 2 with how slippery the cloth is will be interesting. May get stuck right behind here. I really don't want to go 2-1-4, but I may have to. Yeah, I may have to. That's not too bad. I could actually take the 4 now if I wanted to. Yeah. Four and 8 in the same pocket, probably. Yeah. Let's come up 1 rail between the 8 and the 14 here. Something like that. Not quite dead straight in. That was not a break and run, but that would have been a take and run if somebody else broke dry. I'll do 1 more 8-ball, a couple more 8-balls. Or actually, we'll say from now, as soon as I break and run 8-ball, I'll play a rack after it to see if I can run more than 1, and then I'll switch to 9-ball. I don't know. Making up my own rules as we go along here. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be hard to break and run if I don't make a ball on the break. Solids look great except for the 6. Stripes look terrible. Solids also doesn't really have a ball to start out with. A 14 should go in the side. Pretty much just have to deal with the 12 if I'm going for solids. But I can't really get it here because I'm going away from it. So here I almost want to go all the way down for the 9. Like that. I get past? Can I go 2 rails under the 3? Is the big question here, and I don't think I can. I do not think so. So I got to follow this pretty much straight up the middle of the table and go for the 13 maybe? If I go too far, I got the 14. Or if I aim like that, I'll miss it. Try to hit the 6 on the way out, 1 rail. Hopefully get the 15, an angle where I can come back for the 12, otherwise I got the 14. Seems like a possibility. Like that. Problem here is the 6 is in the way of getting to this gap. If I try to go right at the 12, I could not leave myself a shot. But I'm going to try to go right at the 12. And I missed it. And now I don't really have a shot at anything. Cut the 14 all the way down. Try to hit the 5 with the cue ball. Why not? Oh, I didn't miss the 5. So now I have this horrible 12 ball that's been staring at me the whole rack. I don't think I can bank it. Maybe. Try here. I don't think this is, I think I'm gonna under, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. A little too straight. I want to draw that back quite a bit more. I don't like the 4 here at all. I don't like the 2 either. Gotta basically slow roll this in to hold on to 3. Like that. Last pocket on the 8 ball? I never play that. But it looks fun, so. See if I can hit the break a little bit better. All right, who do we all have in the chat? And what would you like to see me play? My plan was to do 8-ball until I break and run, and then move to 9-ball until I break and run, and then 10-ball. But I broke and ran the first in an 8-ball, and I'm stuck. As I spill water all over my table here. Still not making anything on the break. It is hard to break and run if you don't make anything on the break. I don't know if you guys knew that. Oh, what do we like here? 8-ball is right in the middle of the table. Everything has a pocket except for maybe the 12-ball or the 6, unless I come at it from this side. I go from the 13. It is Tony from Florida, right? I think so. Thought that's where you said you were from. Yeah, I'm gonna try 13 to the 12. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. And by the 12, I mean not the 12. Jeez. New cloth has burned me again. If I go for this, the cue ball is going who knows where. Off the 5 and scratch, maybe? I don't have a way to get back to it if I don't take it now, though. Well, I have to deal with that later. Don't hit that. Thank you. I don't know what I was leaving myself for, but I didn't want to hit the 15. So now we got the 10. Did you go with the 860 HR? No, I went with the regular 860. Just something different. Can I spin it enough to get all the way over here with new cloth? Oh, I can. Get off that 2-ball. $760 would be fun. That might be too fast. Well, this is just all sorts of terrible. I gotta change this track because question is if I make the 12 and hit the 6, will I have a shot in the 15? Probably not, but gotta try it anyway. Maybe. Oh, I do. And promptly shot it right into the rail. I really like the 7 on the 1, but I can't reach. I'm not going to be able to reach the 1. I don't feel like getting the bridge out or anything. Oh, maybe I can reach it. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, can I slide down for the 2 in the side pocket is the question here. answer is yes. Yes, I can. Yeah, Tony from Florida and Adam from Wisconsin met each other in Arizona, which makes perfect sense. Yikes. I'm gonna have a huge angle on this 6-ball unless I try to go back and forth like twice. So Tony, the BS League 2 first match is coming out tomorrow. Your time is gonna be like 4:30, something like that. Oh, I got just a weird angle on here where if I stop it, it's going to drift over so I don't get the 8-ball. So I either have to go around or forward or draw more. Forward with inside maybe, although I don't know with the new cloth if that's going to work. Nope, but I got the other side of the 8, so. I missed that. Oh, new cloth saved me. Yeah, look at the 8-ball shot. You should be seeing it right about now. Or actually, you'll see it in real time. Or your real time will be, I don't know, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the 8-ball should have never went. Getting my ultimate pool rack in my head because that league is starting not next week, but the week after. We have like a meet and greet with Tyler Steyer and Margaret Steyer going on Tuesday of next week. All right. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So I'm going to move my break over to the other side. Still pretty much center. Here's center. So I'm like, what, 2 balls away from center? Breaking head on. Yeah, she really has. And I think he's undefeated so far in the US Open. Hey, made a ball. Not really one of the ones I wanted. And a kind of a fluke ball. Yeah, it was good enough for the 11. Yeah, they live, Tyler and Margaret live a couple hours north of me. Actually, at the Varsity Club is our home club. Oh, what do we do here? We got to take stripes because of the 8-ball, I think. Yeah, but what do we start with? Yeah, he had a chance to take more from Federer, and then Federer got going, and that was the end of that. Federer started out rough, but I could almost take the 9 and just hit the 8. But then I got to either take the extension off or use the short cue, and it makes it more missable. How much room do I have here? Yeah, not enough. I think in a real match, 9 is the right. So if you guys haven't seen, my walls are not great for a full-size cue on the width of them. I could have gotten a 7-foot table, but I despise 7-foot tables, even though that's all I play on outside of the house. So I got the 8-foot table and just deal with the short wall. Get out of there. Well, the cool thing is I have no shot. The other cool thing is that the 8 ball is in the way of the 10 ball. I gotta go for the 11 here, which was, I was gonna use the 11 to try to get on the 15. This is a certified mess right here. Can I go into the 6 right here? I can, but I can also miss the ball. That's what I get for trying too much. I did not want to do that, but I'll take it. Hit it harder. I mean, it's always an option. I just got to figure out the 8 ball. Go at it right now. All right, next rack. That was fun and all, but that's what I get for making a ball in the break. Let's try dead center. Because what could possibly go wrong breaking dead center? It's amazing how many people have gotten out of pool and back into it recently. I was out from like 2012 until 2020. And prior to 2020, I had only subbed in one league. But you won't be able to see it. My chalk holder says don't suck on it, so I'm gonna hold it up to the camera and it's probably gonna be way too dark to see. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see that. But it does say don't suck on the bottom. Trust me. Custom from Brave Billiards, brave-billiards.com. They make some cool stuff. This seems really weird because I'm straight on and I'm usually off to the side a little bit. There we go. I made one of the balls that I want to make. Maybe that's my problem. All right, gotta get this thing out of here. All right, what do we got here? One ball does go. Solids look good. The 8 doesn't really go. Kind of goes by the 9, kind of, maybe. But if I take stripes, I got to deal with the 6 ball. Kind of like solids here. Can I bump the 8 somehow and still get on the 1? I think it right here, I might be able to do that. Huh. I don't think I can get right there. I'm gonna try. I might have gotten right there. Oh, this is really good. Okay. 6 on the side, bump the 8 past the 9, have the 1 here. Let's make sure the 1 really goes. Okay, the 1 definitely goes. If the 1 doesn't go, I have the 4 or maybe even the 7 as backup. I just don't want to hit the 8 into the 9. So this is kind of a stun. A little bit of left. Just like that. This 12 ball is like giant in my vision right here. But the 1 has a full pocket. I don't want to hit the 11. I come out here enough for the 7. Yep, that works. All right, now I can't bump the 14 into the 4. And I can't get past underneath the 14, so I can't make the 3 ball. I missed some of the chat because I have to put the font on really big so I can see it from the other side of the room. Yeah, I played, growing up, it was always pool with friends. Could I have stunned above the 4? Absolutely, but I was going to leave the 4 for the last ball to get on the 8 because they're straight on with each other. Because where's the 4 go? 4 does not go past the 8. I have to do the 4 here and then just hope. I think I'm going to hit the 9. And if I draw past the 9, I'm going to hit the 12 and stuff coming back. So I'm going to close my eyes and hit this and see what happens. I did close my eyes, actually. All right. Well, that was fun. Oh, before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, before for sure. But I saw the cool thing where I could go 3 and then 4 and then got single brained on it. Now I really don't have a shot on stripes here. Well, that's probably not the best. Huh. One of the most comfortable places to bridge from. And going for the 14 maybe? Overcut it. All right, we're done with this rack because I don't want to play this out. I almost just played the 8 or the 9-8 combo just to end the rack because that's a good way to do it. Some guy posted a reel months ago and it said, "What's the fastest way to get out from here?" And I said, "Hit the 8 right into the corner pocket." So Tony, I don't think you were here right from the beginning. I said what I was going to do is play 8 ball until I break and run, and then go to 9 ball, and then the first rack I broke and ran. So I said, well, I can't just do it that way. I got to play longer, and here we are. But then I have this thing where I don't like to end on a break and run, so I would end up trying for 2 in a row, And then when I did that, that would screw things up. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to play 8-ball until I can't take it anymore. Just going to be about 3 more shots here. Oh, that was terrible, but I got a good result. All right, what do we have? I got to be able to run this, right? What could possibly go wrong? Don't answer that. You don't want the answer to that. Everything goes for solids. I think the 2-ball is the right way to start here. And I can't hold this, so I got to shoot the gap between the 10 and the 12. Here, out here, maybe hitting the 4 even, to try to get the 6 or the 3. Because I'm almost positive I can't hold this. Going around the 4 would have been fine too. I could have played the 4 right away. Still can if I want. Okay. 10 did look big. I put a, what did I say in one of my videos? I put a combination of left, right, and center on it. Right as I was cueing, I stuck my tip of my cue right on this leather point on the pocket and almost just completely biffed that shot. As it is, I don't think I can get the 6 without putting the 12 in front of the 1. And shooting the 1 from here is not something I want my back to go through right now. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm going to hit solid into this 12. Can I hit it hard enough to get it out of there? That seems dangerous. I think if I hit it hard enough to get it out of there, the cue ball is going. If I try to draw off of it, it's going to push the 12 just right down into there. It moves if it. That's what. Then what shot do I have if it moves the 1? I'm just going to play a straight top and come right through both of them. Oh, that worked. What am I worried about? Except for now the 4 doesn't go. Shoot the gap between the 10-12 again. That seems like something to do. Yeah, and I saw the same thing you did, I think, but I did not want to overdo that one. This is just slightly weird enough that if I don't do this right, I'm going to be right behind the 15. So I'm trying to go into the 15, I think. Just like that. Yeah, there we go. Things are starting to work. Well, 8 goes everywhere, so how can I screw this up? I think the best way to screw this up is not to pick a specific pocket right now. So I'm going to play for it down here. Just do like center ball, right spin, or left spin, and comes, yeah, just like that. Right, left, whatever, it's one of those. All right, there is the break and run. So now, as soon as my break and run streak stops, which the way I've been breaking is going to happen this game, as soon as that's done, I'm going to 9-ball. I've done this a couple times where I've done the 8, 9, 10 kind of just rotation. As soon as I run it, break and run, I'll go to the next game, and I've gotten stuck on 10-ball every time. Because, it's 10-ball. Somewhere on my channel years ago, 2023 maybe, I have a 6-pack break and run on a video. Now, the pockets were much wider at that time. They were like almost 5¼ inch corners, which is absurd, but still was 6 in a row. That was awful. This is gonna end my run right here. All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna play this out. Going right to 9-ball. The most I've done since then is 4. And I think that was with these pockets after they were redone. But I haven't really gone for, what I should do one night is just try to like brute force my way through some break and run packages and see what happens. That will not be tonight. Yeah, 6 I was amazed at. Because right now I don't feel like I could break 6 out of 10 times and make a ball. I have been working with Sensei Nate on my break, but I also have this stupid wrist thing going on. Ooh, nice. Yeah, 4 in a tournament would be awesome. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with 9. Wow, the 9-ball really flew out of there. We're gonna do the same thing with 9-ball. As soon as I break and run, I'm done. We're going to 10-ball. Oh, that's close. I think the 2 does go. We're gonna find out. Of course, I gotta hit it good. 3 to the 4 is weird. You get this angle, that'd be good. Okay. But I gotta really worry about the 2 past the 6. Yeah, using the pockets there. All the British guys just freaked out as a buckets mate. And I'm not on the 3 the way I need to be. So where's the 4 gonna go if I go right into it? Can I draw, double kiss it, kinda? Have it come out and a little bit out in the cue ball. I think if I go forward, I get really stuck because it gets in the way of the 9, or the 9's in the way. The 9's too far up for me to go off the 9 on the side, and it doesn't go past there. The other thing is hit it hard, but then the double kiss with the cue ball on the 4 just stopping there is in play. So I think just skim this and draw it into the... I could scratch here on the side too. Like that. Oh, that worked. Oh, it's Antonio. Hey, you guys in the chat, Antonio, put your name of your channel in the chat. And you guys all subscribe to Antonio's channel. He's been doing some cool things lately. And I think all 3 of you guys who have been chatting in the chat are all from Florida now. Oof. 7-0. You're not gonna like my answer to this, but that's the video you should post and commentate on. It might be eye-opening. Yeah, that bounce, really funny. Nice. It'll be eye-opening, Antonio. It should be. Oh, that one really drifted. I hit that one really rough to the pocket. Oh, now I got to try to draw. Play this in the side and draw back for the 9 in the side. How far can I get? Oh, geez. If I'm here, the 9 is hey, boy. All right, nobody look. Nobody look. Everybody close their eyes. Okay, I lied. Rewind it and open your eyes and look. So, Antonio, I was starting with 8-ball, and I was going to play until I broke and ran, and then of course do another rack after that. And now I'm doing 9-ball, and I opened up with a break and run, so now I don't want to just stop and go to 10-ball right away. So yeah, what Tony said, can't break and run and open a set. So now we start. Of course, if I break and run this one, then I'll have to see if I can get 3 in a row. Oh. Can you guys see this? You probably can't see this. Can you see the chip right here next to my finger? This happened Monday night somehow, and I have no idea how. And Predator can't fix them. Because apparently this whole blue section is one decal, and they don't have them anymore or some kind of nonsense. One ball, save me. Save me, 1 ball. Oh, I don't think I'm saved. Well, the 7 goes. I'm not going to mess with the rack right now. But I don't think I can get from the... I actually had the bar owner, the pool hall owner, I actually had him look through security footage for like 6 hours of stuff, and he wasn't able to find what happened to it. I might have done something like banged it on the table on my own. But the good thing is that nobody did it and then tried to hide it. What do we do here? Because I got to get on the 2 if I make this. I think if I make it going forward, I go right into the 3. I guess I should just focus on trying to make this and just see what happens. Yeah. So there's that. That is not a break and run. Oh, that was horrible. That was a safety. Hey, you said safety. That's exactly what I was doing. I was trying the safety there. I love to two-rail this, but I don't know if I can with the two ball in the way. Yeah, that was not easy. All right. All right, I can do that, Antonio. So Antonio said something a while ago and I missed it, and I want to go look at it. Dude, I appreciate it. When you said you meant that genuinely, I really appreciate it. You wanted me to do Ghost, didn't you? Do you other guys mind if I do a race to 7 against the Ghost? Should we do 9-ball, Antonio? I guess we're doing 9-ball. You know what I can do is, you guys probably can't see me way back here, but I have a scoreboard app. What the heck? I think my Fargo is 629 as of today. And of course, the Ghost is always 1,000. We're doing race to 7, huh? All right. Put it over here so I can reach it. Who is winning the U.S. Open? Who is going to win, or who do I want to win? What the hell's a cue ball? So my issue with my Fargo right now is that I keep playing tournaments and losing short races to like 350s. Which, you saw, I posted one. Hang on, let me read something here. Ah, okay. All right, we're starting. A lot of times, almost every time that I do a Ghost match on my channel and I post it, I just play until I win the first rack. But here I'll just do 100% unedited, live. Oh. Well, the more balls in, the better, I guess, if I'm playing the Ghost. For those of you guys who haven't seen Ghost matches, it is ball in hand after the break no matter what. And then if I win, I get a point. If the Ghost, or I don't win, if I run out, I get a point. If I don't run out, the Ghost gets a point. So this is probably a really good way to start, but this is also a really good way to lose your focus and butcher something. Because it's like stop, stop, stop. But if I don't get the right angle first, then it's tough. I think I overran that already. No, maybe not. Yeah, a little bit. I just need to go up and down on the 6 to the 8. Love to be able to spin this into here and towards the 8. Just got to watch the side pocket. Ideally, if I'm hitting well, I don't come anywhere near the side pocket. That's a little too much, but that should work. Knew I was going to be a little high on this 9, but I didn't want to try to drag it or stun forward or anything. If you watch my channel, I say practice those shots all the time because they come up every rack. Antonio, I used to joke that my A game is a 700, my C game is a 300, and I don't really have a B game. Over the years, over the last maybe 4 that I've been working with Mark Wilson, I've been bringing up the B game. A game is still, I think, 700. B game is probably 525, 550, and my C game is just awful. And the weird thing is that it can come up at any time with no warning. I don't really even notice it. Well, I notice it when I'm watching my opponent mark his score. Where in Florida? If I can break like this may be a good match. Is that the one that that Dunsky Dungeon was running? All right, I gotta ask myself if I want to draw straight back for the 4, or if I want to go one rail. If I want to go straight back, I just want to be like here. If I want to go one rail, I need to be out here. I think I like the one rail better. Yeah, what day is that one? Now, as long as I'm not straight on the 4, I'm good. Actually, I may go 2 rails. Try to hit 3rd diamond and kind of float into it. So here's my line on the 5. I don't think I want to try to get on the 5 on the side. I think that's too much from here. So I just want to go one rail and kind of towards it, kind of the DVP line. Kind of like that. I would like to be a little bit over more. I'm like almost dead straight. I would like to be here. So I can just come over to the 6. Oh, boy. Oh, December. That's a little bit more than 1 month. That might be a good time to go to Florida, though. Question here. Do I roll this forward, which is one of my most hated shots, or do I just take a stop shot and try to navigate around the 8 with the 6? Drop back a little bit. Kind of like drawing it back a little. I kind of hate floating this. Oh, boy. Stop. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to. So, yeah, you guys haven't seen the first BS match yet. It's coming out tomorrow. So, Antonio, book your tomorrow afternoon. Take tomorrow afternoon off work and watch my video. You don't really have to, but I got the cloth done 2 weeks before we played. We played on August 8th, so it's a little less than a month old now. And I can do some crazy power draw stuff. So even if I try to stop shot, a lot of times it draws back a little bit. So I'm going to try just a little draw. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I was fighting a tech problem with my video editor and some of the plugins I use for audio. All right, I gotta watch out to not scratch here because it seems like I shouldn't, but I want to try to avoid hitting the 8. I also don't want a huge angle. Like that. Here I'm just going to kind of bounce off the rail. Like that. Whoa, hey, what are you doing? And if you've never practiced these shots before, it's amazing how they come up on every rack with a template for sure. And then when I was in Florida, when you guys saw International Open last year, it's 9 on the spot, and then that, even on a 9-foot table with the cut break, the 9 was on the spot almost every rack. Yeah, you guys, we had a lot of fun in the first. So when I went to International Open, which was November, I was 629. As of today, I'm 629. And like I said, I didn't really play a tournament for a while. I played some. We had our state tournament at the end of February, and I played like garbage in that. It was against all master level players, so they were all at least 550, if not higher. And I played a couple 700s. That went about as well as you would think, but. I started playing tournaments like May when it got warm out because winter here sucks. It's just not any fun. And I just seemed, every tournament match, I seemed to lose to like a 350, 450, somewhere in there. And then I worked myself through the loser side and come back, and I beat a couple 600s. And sometimes I don't do that well, but most of the time. I always get that kiss off. On my table specifically, I leave the cue ball to pop up in the air, and there's always a ball that comes like out of the back and kisses it. Hey, the kids like this shot. Yeah, Marcus was great. That match was crazy pressure. With Shane Van Boning right next to us playing Atencio and getting they went hill and Shane lost. All right, I need to be straight on the 2. I need to be there. All right, the 6-7 seems like it's almost a dead combo. I could play just to shoot the gap here and bump the 6 out with the 2. I should have the 5, but I don't know if that's too dangerous or not for Ghost Match. But I also kind of don't like trying to float past the 5 here. Do I stun over? Do I just go? Do I do the shot I told Trevor never to play? Follow this forward? I hate this. I hate everything about this. It's a good thing there's no shot clock in Ghost matches. Or I can hit it perfect. Either way. I think I have the natural angle. Yeah. So Antonio, I can't do that anymore. I can't practice breaking. I've been working with Sensei Nate, and we're trying to fix my break so I can, but my neck is just, it kills me after 8 or 9 breaks, and I'm pretty much done. I just stepped on my shoelace and untied it right in the middle of going down on the shot. Please hold. If I was Earl, I'd yell at somebody for sharking me. I almost missed that. I wanted to cheat a little bit so I can get on the other side of the 5 to come rail first and out. Because if I was where the 5 is right now, that would be a really good angle for this 6-7 combination. Okay, 6 does not go on the side, so I'm not even going to worry about that. This is one of my favorite shots, but I got to watch out for drawing it into the side. That might be okay. Oh, okay, what's the 6 gonna do? Did you guys see the Earl stuff? Kachi picks up his water bottle, Earl freaks out. Then we got Darren Appleton freaking out about chalk. Yeah, just don't drink water, you're playing me or breathe. And meanwhile, Earl is putting on and off a bright orange jacket in everyone's line of view. All right, the slidey table is going to handle this well. I think if I go forward, I get a better chance of getting a shot. I might get a shot in the 6 in the side because the 6 is going to come off here and out. If I go down there and kind of up, I think that might be the best way to go. Straight top on this. Maybe a touch of inside. Oh. Or I could do that and not even hit the 7. Well, it's a good thing I took so long on the 1 ball. Oh, Kachi handled that great. Kachi and Earl are like 2 polar opposite people. Whoops. I'd love to give the ghost -1, but that'd be no fair to the ghost. The ghost earned that one, fair and square. Oh, his Facebook post was awesome. Hey, I got them all in order, except for the 2-3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I first started playing 9-ball when I was like 19, I thought that's how you had to rack. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Mickey covered in blue chalk. That was great. Darren posted like every 45 minutes today whining about something. He deleted half of them already. All right, 2-1. Got to figure this out. Yeah, I think it was a 5-ball this time. So where was the 5? 1. This ball over here went this way, that way, and came back and almost hit the cue ball. It almost never happens on a 9-foot or a 7-foot. I don't really play on 9-foots though. But on my 8-foot table, that happens a lot, and it's screwed me up a lot of times. All right, 2-ball has to go on the side. I need to avoid the 3. How do we do this? Like this? Here and out? On the wrong side of the 2. Kind of thought I might be, because I didn't want to get behind the 5. But the 3 doesn't go past the 6, so I need to get here, ideally. Well, I gotta try to avoid the 8 and go around everything. Or do I draw between the 8 and 9? Oh, geez, guys. This is, yeah, tell me about it. This is gonna be super tricky. Now, let me see. All right, I got the shot. I need the draw to grab right away. Balls aren't newly polished. They've been played about 3 weeks. If this works, here, here, back out through the 5-9 out to here. I don't know if I can beat the 8 though. I don't think I can beat the 8. I'll try it anyway. What's the worst that could happen? We're going to 7. I got plenty of time. Or that. This is also the other option I had. Jeez. Oh boy. So when you're playing a match, especially if you're in UPL, take your time out, or your extension right now, or as Earl calls them, time out. Time out. Because this is a shot, I'm straight in on the 3 and I can't really do anything wrong here. But this is a really easy chance to really screw things up because your mind is so like, oh my God, I just did that. Take another trip around the table, do whatever you gotta do. Extra chalk. Oh, that was fun. All right, I'm coming all the way back here. Because if I come back, that's the best way to get straight in on the 5. I gotta do the same thing. You see how much? Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I built an app similar to this, different colors though, that is a match clock and a shot clock. Basically the UPL, I kind of replicated that, maybe stole it, however you want to call it. I want to be more center table than anything here. Problem is, all this top could come off because it's so slidey. Yeah, I had a feeling it would do something like that. Now I'm basically straight in, so. Hey, and by the way, if you've never heard me say it, put the 9-ball where it's racked and shoot it from all over the table. Oh, cruise sounds fun. Yeah, you've been posting a lot. I think it's good to get the channel kicked off. And then maybe go on I think one a week works well for a lot of people. My posting schedule is going to kind of depend on when Trevor and I can get together. We have 21 matches for the round robin. Obviously, I'm not going to do one a week because I don't want to spend 6 months posting matches here. But we narrated 4 the other night. We're doing more tomorrow. Probably get another 4 or 5 done, depending on timing. And then I'm going to post, I still have the other tournament I got to finish up. I have to narrate a couple of those, and I have some of those already done. And I have a kind of a cool video where I always talk about playing the percentages of like safety versus going for the shot, especially like a bank. And I want to post that one out there too. What do we got? 3-1 here? Ooh, 9K. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, 21 matches just for the round robin. And then the finals are going to be 4 matches because we're just doing a 4-person single elimination, but we also are doing a match for 3rd and 4th. Oh, I got a little spin on the ball. Uh-oh. Here's the kind of stuff in Ghost that can really screw you up. Oh. 4 doesn't go anywhere right now, unless I'm here. And the 1 is pretty high up. If the 4 was here, I would love to make the 1 draw off the 4 and come out. As it is, I'd have to be out here. Reach is going to be an issue, and then into the 4, and I don't think I can come back out. I also learned I don't want to spend a whole lot of mental energy on 1 rack where it seems almost impossible. Got that tip from Anthony from On the Snap when he was working with Demetrius Gelatis. His brake wasn't working at all. Yeah, push the 6 down, but I'm shooting the 2 from like here on the wrong angle because I want to be on this side. Yeah. There's an answer here somewhere. I just got to find it. What is the answer? The answer is to pause the live stream, move the 4 ball, and then start it up again. That's probably not the answer. I'm going to try this. I don't think this will work. I'm going to try to, like almost a delayed drag draw type thing to kind of come off the 4 and back up table. And I missed the 4 by doing that. Yeah, I was afraid of that. And now I'm straight on the 2 with no angle to get anywhere. So I'm going to have to get on the 3 to try to break the 4. And the 7 is exactly where I'd want to be for that. Maybe I can get a little higher than that. Yeah, the 1-9, I usually don't do that in Ghost matches. But yeah, I could see that. I try not to do combos in Ghost matches. I don't think Marcus tried any combos against me in Florida. All right, I'm basically shooting the gap right at the 4-6. And I don't have a lot of angle. Oh, I missed it. Well, that wouldn't have mattered anyway. Let's see what I had on the 4. See, I don't think this carom is on. Oh, it was. Okay, well, that's what I should have done. All right, 3-2. Yeah, that was rough. So I had it's a pool hall I used to play at. I don't play there anymore because they have a mold problem, we'll just call it that. And it makes me sick every time I go there, and I'm not going to play there ever again. But they have old Brunswick gold crowns, 8 foot and 9 foot. And I had one night on a 9 foot, I lost 7-0 to the Ghost, and every single rack had either the 1 or the 2 all tied up right off the break. And it wasn't even anything fun. It was like, here, I'll grab 2 other balls so I don't have to screw up my rack. It'll be like the 1 and the 7 were tied up like that. And with ball in hand, like what do you just take a flyer and hit it hard and hope something happens. Needless to say, that one didn't get on camera. I usually don't bring, I actually have never brought a camera to a pool hall like that and done anything remotely. Did I mark? I didn't mark the score, did I? Somebody tell me if I marked the score or not. I don't think I did. I just scratched though. Is it 3-3 or 3-2? I think it's 3-3. I did? I don't know. Someone go back and look. While I try to figure out this 2 ball. It definitely doesn't go. I gotta get on the 2 to where I can get on the 3. This is where ghost matches go sideways real quick. 3-2, okay. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Cool. All right, I got a couple choices here. I can try to shoot the gap through here and get down here, or I can just try to get over here. Problem getting over here is I've overrun it or underrun it. I might be in trouble. Because I have to get from there to the 3. Aim it like the 3rd and a half diamond. Yeah, this seems okay. Okay, well, I could hit it perfect. This is dead straight. Like of all the times I actually want to get dead straight, I actually got dead straight. This one I do not want to be dead straight. I want to be above the 3 ball. Or above the 9 ball, I mean. I gotta clear the 9 ball. This is really easy to underhit if you're worried about speed control. As I was saying, I don't know if I can even reach this with the extension. I've added to my practice routine, which I haven't done yet, it's just a list to take at the end of every session, do 20 shots with the extension and 20 shots at the bridge, and this is not going to work. Just as a practice thing. I don't want to overdo it. I want to spend like hours on it, but I just do it like 20 shots every practice. Set up stuff like this. In fact, this is a really good one for that. Well, if I didn't have to use my the extension or the bridge, I would definitely go 2. But I still think 2 is the right play. Yeah, and that's the problem with going with the bridge is you tend to hit more inside than outside. Inside spin, I mean. So, note to self, start practicing with the bridge more. No, you didn't at all. The bridge sharked me. But like I was saying on the 2 ball, it's really easy to underhit that because you're worried about overhitting it. Because you don't want to be straight in or on the wrong angle, so a lot of times you end up underhitting it. It's almost like I spoke it into existence. This is how ghost matches go, and losses tend to lead to losses. Not that I'm sharking myself or anything, but got to make sure I just use my standard brake. Don't try to overdo it, overamp it or anything. Although that last brake was pretty garbage. And as I say that, I think I overamped it a little bit, but nothing's tied up here, so don't have a shot for the pocket for the 2-ball, but so with worn-in cloth, I'd try the 3-rail down here every time. I just don't know if I can get that to happen. I think I can. Upper right here. I'm gonna come under it. This might be okay. Don't hit it. That's not bad. Could have gone much worse. Could have gone much better. So if I don't bridge, if I go to this pocket, I don't have to bridge over the 3, but the shot's harder and I have to worry about side pocket. If I go to this pocket, the shot's easier, but the bridging is a little harder. It's like, which do I want to, electric chair or lethal injection? That's a good question, Antonio. I was going to have him do some of these videos, but with his baby, his time is at a premium. I'm going to try it up there, just for the cueing. That works. That definitely works. Ideally, I'd like to be on this side of the shot line, but I don't want to bring the side pocket into play. I should be okay here. I don't think I got there. Might be straight in. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm straight in here. Draw and aim at the 8-ball. That's what I'm thinking in my head. But I don't want to go as far as the 8-ball. If I can get out to here, that'd be good. That works too. It's even better. I want to go a little further just to get like straight in, but this is fine too. All right, quiz time. Do you guys go Johnny C short side on this? Because it's a little bit off. The straight in shot line's here, so I'm like a ball and a half off. So the cue ball is naturally going this way. Do you just line up to get straight in or a little bit further? Or do you come out and take it in this pocket? Thank you. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to type, a couple seconds to type. Or do you just take it all the way around and out kind of where it is now? Yeah, see, that's the thing, Tony, is I go inside spin a lot on these and try to bring it out where it is, but with the slidey cloth, it just ends up over here. So I'm just going to play this with top. Just come off the rail a little bit. Like that. I think I'm straight. I would have liked to be a little bit further down. Yeah, I would have liked to have been here, just so I can float over that way. As it is, I got to really just take the long shot. Missed it. Oh, no, I got it. That was pretty good miss, huh? I thought I missed it right as I shot it. I hate shooting shots like that. You guys know that. And if you want to try a really easy way to scratch, try that on a really bouncy 7-foot diamond. These are just shy of 4.5 in the corners. Actually, that one may be a little bit. Yeah, that one's a little bit more. This one is, can barely get 2 balls in there, so they're just shy of 4.5. And then I think, well, I thought these were 5, but the sides may be 4 3/4. I got, yeah, we were talking about this before you got here. When I first got this table, it was like 5 1/4-inch corners, and they were ridiculous. But it did help me run a 6-pack and 8-ball. And then I had about a year, actually about 2.5 years ago now, I was talking to my table guy, and I was thinking of like, what should I do? Should I get a 7-foot diamond in here? It'll help with the walls, it'll help with that, but I would have to sell this one. And it would have been probably a year to get a new diamond because they don't put 1-piece slates downstairs. You have to get a 3-piece slate, and it takes like a year to get them made. So we decided just to take this table as it was, take all the Brunswick rubber off, put diamond rubber on it to make it as similar, and then cut the pockets to that diamond Pro Spec or Pro Cut size. Pro Cut Spec, that's what I'm talking about. All right, back up ahead of the ghost. That 8-ball really wanted to, I've had that so many times where the ball comes flying out 2 rails and just hits the cue ball and scratches. Trying to get a little pop on the break helps with that because sometimes the ball goes under the pop. Tony, you have a Brunswick? Because there's also an Olshausen that looks almost just like this table. So here I would really like to just cue ball right into the 5 and hit the 5 off the rail. I know it's asking a lot, but I have ball in hand. Or that works too. 4 balls right here, the 3 went in on the break, so. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is a Brunswick Glenwood. It has like the claw legs and stuff. They call it black and tan because it's black and tan. But they have an Olshausen that's almost the exact same table. And when I had the chance to buy this one, the guy also had an Olshausen. I bought it from a guy who refurbs tables and resells them. And he told me, get the Brunswick, it's a better table. So I got the Brunswick. All right, I just need to bring this back a little bit. And I think I want to then stay inside the 8-ball for the 5. Oh yeah, I don't want to mess with going past the 8 for sure. But before I get myself all screwed up there, let's just make this ball. Might be, no, I should be okay. Oh, that's too bad. All right, so here's my line I need to stay inside of. In my head, I'm thinking aim for like the spot, if there was a spot here. And I use chalk marks and burn marks and stuff as guides if I can. I just don't want to overrun this and not get the 5. So this one I'm playing a little bit inside. Yeah, that'll work. And as long as I have enough angle, which I think I should, I'm going 3 rails around up to, probably not that high, but I really do need an angle on the 6 to get to the 7. So center table would be, I really don't want to draw this back though. Because I can see myself hitting the rail here and winding up like way out here. If only I just knocked the 5 off the rail more on my first shot. Wouldn't have to worry about this. Okay, this works. A little bit bridging over the 8, but oh, maybe not. Maybe just a longer bridge. So do I do the longer bridge or the shorter bridge? Or do I do Josh Filler style and play it off the rail? Because getting an angle on the 7 is less important. And I don't like floating it forward and trying to get the 7 on the side because the 9 ball is then giant. I think I'm going with the shorter bridge. I missed it. Oh! Yeah, that was tough. I maybe should have taken that with the longer bridge and just floated it. Or was I like this? Something like this. I don't know, this looks about right. I think that was a shot. Still got the exact same spot with the cue ball though. Oh, I didn't. I've been putting it off. So I would love Shane to win, as would half the country, or those who know about pool, probably the whole country. I had high hopes for Yap, but after the International Open, he really hasn't done much. He's been struggling in a lot of his matches. Siller's been struggling. Federer's been struggling. So I'm going to do like they do on the broadcast. I'm going to go with my favorite, my pick, I think is going to be Shane. And my dark horse, pick is going to be, oh, it's a good question. It's not going to seem like a dark horse pick because he's won it before. I'm going to go with Carlo. Even though I don't think Carlo is really a dark horse in most people's eyes. I did forget to mark the score there. I know that. Okay, well, I just moved the 9 ball a little bit. What do you guys think about US Open? This rack looks pretty nice, but what could possibly go wrong? There, I wanted to make sure I got an angle on a 3 that I could go from exactly what I did. So I wanted to make sure I got enough angle on a 2 to pop off the rail, follow it down a little bit, and get this angle on the 5. Now, if I stop it here, hey Brian, see you Antonio, have a good one. Brian, we're playing a ghost match. Can I reach this if it's right here? Yeah. All right. Okay, I can kind of reach it for the most part. I got to get all the way down here though. And with the slidey cloth, this may be, you may be tempted to want to go one rail this way and you'll wind up like here at best with the slidey cloth. So I'm coming out 2 rails down kind of towards here. Oh, or towards this corner pocket. This is almost my favorite spot from. Oh. Oh, this looks fun. The 7/8 is terrible. I needed to be not anywhere near here. I need to be out here for the side. I gotta try to play this on the side. Jeez. And I gotta like slow roll, drop this in the side. Nope, that ain't going. All right, well that was not great. The first time the Ghost has the lead in the match. We're playing a 7. Antonio talked me into it and then he left, so. Everyone go harass him on his channel for that. No, don't do that, really. So Brian, you are the now 4th person from the South. The other 3 guys are from Florida. Brian's from Alabama, I believe. I think I got that right. I don't know. Somewhere down there. Somewhere south of Wisconsin. Nine ball went flying. All right, thank you. I don't know your first name, but thank you. We'll call you Davis for now. Thanks for staying. And you have a banjo hanging out? I'm sorry about that. I don't know if I told you this, Tony, but I used to have a music channel. I think I did tell you that, but I don't know if I told you the banjo part. I used to do an April Fool's video every year. And one year I did a 3 ways to mix banjo video. And the first way was to take the slider and pull it down. The second way was to mute the track, and the third one was to delete the track. This may be a little overzealous here. Trying to get out here. All right. I need to come one rail and back out, kind of where I am now. You may ask why I don't take the 3/9, because I just don't. I just kind of do 9-ball last and ghost matches. You need to get on this side of the shot line. So like here. I heard Jeremy Jones once say something like, a really good drill is to try to get back to where the cue ball is now on your next shot, because it happens so often. And he's not wrong. Whoa, slow down. That one kind of like got away from me a little bit. Well, you guys have seen my bass guitars in my room. I only had 3 until 2020, and then I've kind of gone nuts. Oh, I gotta like pinch draw this so I don't lose the ball, but I also don't want to go on the side with the cue ball. Just like that. Huh. Every once in a while something works. Uh-oh. 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 Stop. 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 Not. I thought it was going to stop the whole time. And then I was worried it was going to point hook me. And then, then it went in. Death metal, bluegrass, hip hop fusion band. I'm probably not going to be doing that, but thanks, Tony. I once put an ad out that said something like, I'm looking for a drummer that's also a musician. All right, well, the ghost is on the hill, and this is not looking good for me. So I got to get my act together here. All right, what do we got? I think the biggest issue is the 5-ball. Somebody keeps putting green chalk marks on the table. The 5 goes everywhere, though. I mean by everywhere, both pockets. So one of the 2, straight on the 2 gives me a stop shot and a 3. And I like, with ball in hand, I like doing this inside angle. Even if bridging is a little bit funny, you get more control over the cue ball, because I want to go across the 4. I don't want to put it here and try to go this way. I just don't want to hit the 4. As I just hit the 4. All right, well, this still works. Just made this angle weird. Normally I like to just play these, have enough angle to just play some top with outside without having to do any draw on it, but now I think I have to draw it a little bit. Oh, yeah, what am I worried about? Yeah, send it to me. I'm in a weird spot in my wrist right now. I can't play because octaves, where my thumb is, just not good. So I'm probably gonna get another shot like next week. And then that's it. I'm gonna have to get surgery after that. And I'm without health insurance right now, so that is not something I want to look into. I don't know what we're listening to. Oh, I know what we're listening to. It's a local Milwaukee band. Yeah. So I've had, well, you remember, because you asked me once in one of the streams how my wrist was. I've had 2 shots so far, one February, one May, and they have to go in 90 days between, 3 months between shots. But they'll only do 3, and after that it has to be surgery. So I would do surgery right now if I could. I know another pool player who had the same exact surgery, and he said it worked out really well for him. Not that that means anything. So I think I can go straight into the rail, like maybe first time in and out. I just need to make sure I get an angle to get to the 6. Being straight on the 5 would be no good. I don't think I'm going to have an angle. Nope. Fatal flaw there was I did not come over and look at it. I just assumed if I put top on it, it'd be up here. I could have just stayed here. The big problem is I need to get an angle for the 6 to get to the 8, and I can't be on this side. I don't think I can miss them. Maybe I can, but I don't know if I want to try that. So this is going to be low right to spin towards the 6. And I spun too much. I might be able to, oh geez, never mind. Well, I just posted a short. For those of you guys who don't know, I've created an Adam G. Pool Facebook where I'm posting reels and having people lose their freaking minds over them. That's what I'm looking at, Tony. 3 rails inside, low inside. You need the low to cut off so it doesn't just scratch. Yeah, I need the bottom, and then the inside makes it way missable. But the natural angle is going to take it. I did this in one of my videos, one of the cue ball control videos. Oh, this might work out. Just get off the rail. Actually, on the rail is fine, I guess. Yeah, that was a shot, for sure. Good call, Tony. By the way, I don't know if you guys know each other. Tony, Brian, Tony. Now this is a new cloth problem. Can I get enough to go here, and this way, or do I just try to shoot it down the rail? I can't put a lot of top on it because it's just going to kill it. But if I put inside on it, it's going to head right towards the side pocket. If I go this way, I bring this side pocket into play, but I think less. So I think I'm going to go that way, kind of just with top. This is it's not pool, it's not AA, it's not NA, it's not PA, it's BSA. Or, this is always an option, I got a little bit of an angle. Oh, this is ugly. I'm in like the one bad spot as a right-hander here. There we go. I know you guys probably can't hear the music, but this is a... Got sleepy time music going on in the background. I know you guys probably can't hear the music, but I can. I don't know how much this mic picks up. Probably the further away I go, it picks up the less and less. The 3 balls off the table, and I actually got someone with that once. I think it was 4 though. It's funny how the break changes over time, because first break of the night, I made 4 on the break. All right, what do we do here? Probably should play the 1 to the 2, and then to the 3, and then to the 4. All right. A little bit of Johnny C. short side here. Or, hear me out, I could do this. Yikes. Oh, geez. Bank the 2 back here. Natural around for the 3. I kind of like the 2 here rather than here, mostly because I don't think it goes here, but just natural high outside. Oh, I think I got it. Stop. Natural position 8 feet away. All right. I'm going to say this on record. I should not be able to scratch here. I should maybe be able to go off this way to get a better angle on the 4, just by rolling this, like kind of following this in with some high outside. Or, hear me out, I could almost scratch. Jeez. All right, cue ball behind the 8 ball next, I think is the next plan. Looks like I should be able to get natural position on the 5, but well, I got lucky there. I mean, I made a good shot, I think, but still kind of got lucky. I'd love to be where the 8 is. Or I could do that. I could do this. I think I just draw this straight back. Stop. I was trying to get that right over the side pocket so I'd have more to bridge over. Instead, I'm pretty much straight on. We're not there yet. This one I got to jack way up on and try to draw back this way. Kind of stun draw. I would have loved to have been right here. Because I could just play straight top ball and just... The shot needs more chalk, that's what it is. All right, if you guys have ever seen my videos, I say put the 9-ball about where it is on the spot. Shoot it from all over the table. But the pressure ramps up. Thank you. Pressure ramps up as you get closer. And I never, ever, ever roll these in. Whew. Okay, my brain's done for tonight. And we're on the hill with the ghost. Double hill. Yeah, I don't even remember who taught me the jacked up shots, but one thing I do is I look at the cue ball last, but I've just played a million of them, thank you. Like I say, I hit them 100 billion times, and you're bound to figure it out one way or another, but I just always have been decent at them. All right, what kind of nonsense can we run into for this rack? Okay, I may go too after this one. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:15 here. I could edit another video. All right, don't do anything fancy on the break, just the same thing that's been working all night. As it pops up in the air 2 feet more than it has all night long. Oh, this is great. So Brian, I found out in my work with Sensei Nate on my break that I'm consistently hitting my break off to the right of the cue ball. So if here is center cue ball, I'm like a tip off to the right. And because of that, my cue ball goes into the rack and into this pocket a lot. All right, how do we do this? The 3 does not go here, but the 3-5 isn't terrible. Yeah, the 3-5 isn't bad. I don't think there's a way to lose the 3 under the 4. Famous last words. But if I could get here on the 2, natural 1 rail down to here for the 3, I can get in here on the 1. I get here on the 1. I don't think I'm hitting the 3 ball on the way out to the rail and out. All right, let's see what happens. I did take the 3 on the way out, and because of that, I didn't get as far as I needed to get. Now I got to come straight back. And now the 3-5 is not straight in, it's goofier. I definitely do not have the angle to be able to pop it to the rail and force it out here without severely overcutting it. So I'm basically just pulling it this way. I knew that was going to be an issue. Now I think the 3-4 may be better than the 3-5. Yep, this is what can happen in the ghost matches. Problem here is if I don't hit this firm, I can float right behind the 6 ball. So I gotta hit more firm with more tops so I can go almost into the 6. Yeah. Wait. Well, come on, my cue ball scratched when I did that. Why can't the 3 ball go in? Ugh. The 3, 4, yeah. Well, that was that. Let's just pretend the 3 ball went in. 3 to the 4 to the, or 4 to the 5 to the 6 now is interesting because I don't know if I can I get under the 5 and get around it? Yes, I can. And from here, getting on the 6 is weird because the 7 is right there. Unless I hit the 7, which I did, and now I got to go back and forth, I think. So it was only this stupid 3 ball. This one I don't think I can hold. Yeah, I can. Every time I don't think I can hold something, I end up holding it. And now we're going to play the 9 ball in the same pocket because it's last pocket, Ghost Hill, where if you already lose, then you can just shoot the shot over again. Oh, 3 on the side. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the night. Thank you guys for sticking around. Tony, you too, thanks for the chat. I really appreciate it. Everyone else, if you are watching this after or before or in the future, subscribe and like and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, look forward to BS2 first match. It might be featuring the guy from the Beat Sam League who's named after it. So we'll see you guys later. Have a good night.